Hey there, doll family. Guess what? It's time for yet another unboxing video, and today's going to be a big one as we have a brand new doll and a brand new company to actually review. So, it is time. It's time for that Azone doll unboxing and review. So, why don't we just get this video started? Alright everybody, so it is now time. Yes, we are going to do an unboxing and a review of Azone International dolls. More specifically, as you guys know from clicking on that thumbnail, this is going to be Kano from the Iris collection line from Azone, which is a 1/3 scale 50 centimeter ball jointed doll. This is the store direct version, not the regular release version, so it's a little bit special. I mean, the only real difference between this and the regular one is the eye color is different, the hair color is different, and the clothing, the colors of the clothing is different. But everything else is pretty much the same. So why don't we just get started unboxing this, and I'll tell you a little story while we do so. So let's see, I'm gonna turn this on real quick so you guys can see the box. Now, it didn't come without some dings and dents. There's like this little hole here. I don't know if it's better if you guys see it when I do this, but there's like a ding right there on the box, which is a little worrisome, but you know. And on the other side, if you look on the other side of this, there is this really big dent that's over here. I don't know if you could see it there, but yeah. So Azone International, I'm pretty sure that she's okay, because the individuals that package this and ship this for me is Japan Doll Direct. So before we go any further, Japan Doll Direct is the one that helped me get this doll. For those of you that don't know, when you're buying Azone dolls, you can either buy them from the store, like if you go to Japan, you can get them from the store themselves, or you can get them from certain websites. One being AmiAmi Japan, HLJ, which is, I think it's like the Hobby Link Search Japan, and then there's another one called 1999.co.jp. Those are the three places that you can really get some good Azone stuff from. There are other stores, but those are the ones that I personally frequent to get things from. So if you want to go there, that's fine. But the main reason why this particular doll was purchased for me with a proxy service from Japan Doll Direct is because she's a store direct. So normally if there's a store direct Azone doll that you want, you can only get it in the store. I think if you're a Japanese resident, you can also do it online or something like that, but I'm not too sure about that function. So since I don't live in Japan, I had to outsource it to Japan Doll Direct in order to get this doll. I've been talking about wanting an Azone doll, and the main reason why I haven't bought one in so long is not so much that I don't like the company, it's not so much that I don't think they're a good company, it's more so I just haven't had a girl release that really spoke to me. And when I saw Kano, I was like, that's the doll that I want. That is my first Azone doll. I was super excited about her. I really liked her. The only problem is when I found out that she was being released, it was already way past her pre-order period. So I couldn't even hire a proxy service to get her for me for the pre-order to guarantee that I get her. So since I found out so late, I was really worried that I wasn't going to be able to get her. My understanding is that these store direct versions are pretty exclusive, I guess you could say, and if you don't jump on the pre-order ahead of time, then it's kind of hard to find them after the fact. But the lovely folks at Japan Doll Direct has able to outsource one for me, and they were able to find one, and I'm super excited. So that was a really long-winded backstory, but we have the box open, so we are going to open this up. Oh boy, the microphone's in the way. And then, oh, I got a little something in here. Oh, that's so cool. There's like okay, so this comes with a file. It looks like a clear file from Azone International about Iris Collect Petite the Third Eternal Girls. So we will go over this when we do a close-up view so that you guys can see this. But I'm going to put this off to the side just for now so I can open up the box. We have wrappings here. And I got... Oh, what is this? I got a Volks News. This was just a little gift that Japan Doll Direct gave to me. It's a Volks News 92 magazine, because usually they like to send me like little candies and stuff from Japan, which my kids absolutely love. But because of the restrictions nowadays on shipping things, they couldn't do snacks anymore. So thank you, Japan Doll Direct, for the Volks News magazine. Let me put that off to the side. And I got something else here, which is like... I think this is a fan. I've seen these around. So it's like, can you guys see this? It's like a fan for Dolls Party 11, 2004. So you're supposed to hook up, I think there's like a paddle thing that you're supposed to hook up to this. And like, it's like a fan. So you can fan yourself. But this is cool. I actually really like this. I have no idea which dolls these are. These are Super Dolphy dolls. But the reason why I really like this is because this would probably be really hard to get nowadays. Or at least that's my assumption, it's hard to get, because this is Dolls Party 11 2004 summer fan. Like, who still keeps these? Thank you, Japan Doll Direct. This is actually really, really cool. Even though I don't know the dolls that are on this, but to have an item from Dolls Party 11 2004, this is actually really cool. This is Super Dolphy Cute. I can't even read this. It's all in Japanese. But Isao, Nanjo, and Anais. These are SD13 and SDs. Really cool. And then there's another one on the back. Totally awesome. I really like that. I actually might frame that. That's kind of cool. So here is Kano herself, as you guys can see from the miniature camera view. But, ooh. Yeah, she's totally fine. The folks at JDD packed her really well. She's got all this bubble tape. I can't even get her out. Let's do the flip over trick. So I'm going to turn her over. There we go. Just slide her out there. Oh, this is cool. Like, this is awesome. I've never had an Azone doll, so this is all first for me. This is the feels. Okay, which is the best way to open this? So there's some tape on either side. We're going to take that off. This is so cool. I don't know what else to tell you guys. I'm excited. Now, for those of you that are big Azone fans, this is probably no big deal, because you're like, oh, I've opened plenty of Azones. And it's probably the same thing for people that watch my unboxing videos that's like, oh, I've seen one Smart Doll unboxing video. I guess I've seen them all. Same thing with Dolphy Dream. But this is my first Azone, so I'm super excited. And here we go. Oh, boy. Oh, wow. That's cool. I've seen these boxes when I was in Japan at the Azone label shop in Akihabara. I've seen these boxes for other dolls that were there. But like I said, there wasn't a doll that really spoke to me that I really, really wanted. So let me see. I'm going to turn this camera off for a second, so that you guys can see it on the main camera. Look at her box. Super cool. So this is her front. Okay, it says Iris Collect up here. That's her. This is Kano Winter Store Direct version. Ooh, look at that. So cool. So then on this side of the box, you can see the back. This is the back of the doll. On the back side of the box, this is all her little pictures and stuff. So you got that. And then on the other side of the box, you have her facing forward. So that's pretty cool. Let's see if we can get a better view. If I turn this back on, can you guys see this better? Oh, probably not, because it's small. Let's switch. There we go. So there she is. This is Kano. You have Iris Collect on the top. And if you move her down, you can see Azone Original Doll. Narcisse Noir Iris Collection Kano Winter Date version. And I believe this last line here is probably saying either Winter Date version again or the Azone Store Direct version. Who knows? I can't read it. For those of you that can read Japanese, maybe you guys know what it says. But then, as you can see here on the side of the box, you can see her front just facing out. And then the other side of the box, that is her from the back side. So you can see her lovely wig and little ribbon on her hair. That's really cute. And then here we have, let's see if we can get a better view. Let's see, here we go. You have her, yay. And then on the upper side, as you can see on the big camera, so this is the bottom half of the box where you can see the iris collect. And then if we switch views really quick, hey, you can see the top half of the box without her, with her shawl on. So super awesome. I'm super excited. Let's see. Let's get her out of the box, shall we? So which side is the best way to get her out? Let's see. I guess there's tape. I really don't want to rip the. I really don't want to rip the tape, because it might rip the plastic. So, oh, there we go. Gotcha. There we go. So I got one side open. There we go. Then I got the tape off the other side. That wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Okay, we're gonna stand her up. And just kind of like, I guess, slide her out. Oh my gosh, there's more tape. Oh my gosh, there's tape everywhere. I mean, I'm not really complaining. I just didn't really know it was there. There we go. And then we can slide off the plastic. Yay. This plastic is actually tougher. There's plastic that comes on some of the Volksdolls, and the Volksdolls is just really easy to slide out. This one is like really skin tight onto the doll. Nothing wrong with that. I just thought it was just different, you know? It's a different experience unboxing these. You know, when you unbox one Volksdoll, that you kind of unbox them all. At least just the unboxing portion of it. Obviously, the doll that's inside is totally different. But yeah, this is a new experience for me. Now, the box is really nice. Now this says, oh, so there's the sticker. Let's see if we can zoom in on this for you guys to see. There is the sticker. Oh, you know what? It's probably better if I push it down. Sticker right here that says in red, the Azone Direct Shop exclusive, Azone Direct Store Shop exclusive. So that's on there. Right here on this little red tag, which is really cool. I don't know if I can get it on the camera. No, it's not picking it up that well. Maybe I'll find a still picture of it, and then I'll kind of pop it somewhere here on the screen. But yay, so excited. So let's slide off her, sleeve that's keeping her in place. Let's see, there we go. Let's turn off this view real quick. So there she is. We are gonna just essentially just slide it off. This is different. Okay. So that part is different than a Volks unboxing, because normally when you slide it out, you can see the doll already, because it's kind of just a sleeve and there's no covering. But this one is an actual box. Like on all four sides, it's all enclosed. So where is the actual opening? Oh, it's on this side. So let's go. It's actually right here in the front. So let's see. We're going to switch it up. Yay. So right here in the front, we can actually slide it open. Oh, oh, oh. There we go. Oh, look inside. What? Okay, so she has a little booklet, little pamphlet. We can go over this in a bit. Let's put that off to the side for now. And there she is. She's in this bubble wrap. Now, I can't see through the bubble wrap. Not like other doll companies where you can kind of see through it, but... What? So cute. Alright, so before I actually take her out, like, here you guys can see. Okay, hold on. Switch it again. Switch it again. Switch views. So, here you guys can see. She comes in just like this. So she's kind of like, there you go, kind of like that. She's just kind of sitting in there. And then if we take off like the take off the bubble wrap that's keeping her in place. Oh my gosh. She's so cute. Alright, beware doll nudity coming up. There she is. There she is, just sitting in her... So this is different. So usually with Dolphy Dreams, the doll's laying on a tray and she's held in place by little like bra straps, I guess you could say, that's keeping her in place. But with the Azone dolls, it looks like there's a cardboard cutout frame and she kind of slits in beneath with her head here and then her feet, you know, into its own little crevice there. Let's see. So there's another version. You guys can see her. Let's switch it back to the other view. There she is. Look. Isn't she cute? Oh my god, she's so cute. And then there's her feet. Oh, her feet are a little like got pushed in. So let's take her out. Let's get her out. Oh my gosh. Different doll company, different body. So we are going to move her off to the side just really quick, and you can see inside the box. Let's see, we can take this tray out. Oh, and here's the base. So this is the stand for the doll that she can. It's a metal stand because she has magnets in her feet so that she can just stand up on the base to help her keep balance. Let's see if it's better for you guys to see in this view. So kind of see the big, it's a big like disc really. So we're going to try this out. This is something I've always wanted to try out with these Azone dolls, is how it stands on that base. Then you have down here, there's another tray. And underneath that tray, look, it's all her stuff. So we have her wig, her little wig. Let's put that off to the side. And all her clothes, her shoes, and everything. We're going to go over all this stuff. I'm just going to unbox it for now. And there's her shawl and her necklace. Or, no, it's a brooch, I think. So the shawl and the brooch. And that's it. That's the end of the box. It's empty. So let's go back. So the box is empty. I'm going to put everything, like all the cardboard stuff, back in so that we can actually look at the doll. Oh, cardboard's cracking. How do we get this back in? Oh my gosh. It's kind of an elaborate setup here. How do you... Okay, wait. Okay, there we go. Now I got it back in. That's interesting. That's actually kind of cool. Close this up. Alrighty. And there you go. There you have it. We have unboxed the girl. No, I'm just kidding. There's still more. Don't go anywhere. So we have her back. Oh, she's so cute. Look at her. She's so cute. And she's small. So, Smart Dolls and Dolphy Dreams, at least if you get a Dolphy Dream, like the regular body, are all 60 centimeter dolls. This one is a 1/3 scale at 50 centimeters. So she is shorter by 10 centimeters than Smart Doll or Evoke's Dolphy Dream size. So she's more akin to a Dolphy Dream sister kind of size. We will do a small comparison. Like, I'm not going to do a full in-depth comparison, but I will, at the end of the video, show you a Smart Doll and a Dolphy Dream sister, just so you guys can see a size comparison, like how big they are. But she's so cute. And her arm fell off. Oh no, her arm fell off. Okay, not her arm, her hand. So I just noticed that her hand came off. So we're going to put her down. And let's go back to the table view. Table view. There we go. There she is. Look, her hand. Her poor little hand. It's gone. It's like fell off. It's down there. So we're going to take her out of this bag. Let's see. And take her out of the bag. Oh. Oh. This is nice. Like I said, this is my first Azone 50 centimeter doll. I had a smaller Azone doll before, one of the Pure Nemos, and they are definitely different because they were made out of plastic. This is made out of vinyl, just like Volks and Smart Doll, but obviously there's probably a different kind of like timing for the baking process on how hard or soft the vinyl is going to be. Let's put her hand back in. Oh my gosh. There we go. Hands back in. Oh, that's a very shallow, it's a very shallow hand. Oh my god, it's so soft. It's like Volks in that sense. These dolls are just like Volks in a sense, where the bodies are super soft. Now, I know that some people make fun of me for this, but I have to do it. It's that new doll smell. It's very different. It's very different. Even though this doll is vinyl, it doesn't smell like a Dolphy Dream doll, and it doesn't smell like a Smart Doll doll. Oddly enough, Dolphy Dreams and Smart Dolls, they kind of have the same smell of vinyl, but this one smells different. It's more of a plastic smell. Now the joints are all really solid. Yeah, really solid. Okay, so here she is. And oh my god! Her eyes! Oh my god, her eyes. Oh, this is cool. Okay, so let's see if we can get you guys to see what I'm seeing here. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but this is the body, right? And as you can tell, some of the major differences that you can see outright from this doll versus... Let me see. Let me flip the camera for you because you guys are not going to be able to see this properly. Flip. Okay. So I flip the camera so that this way I can do like this and you guys can see it just fine. All right. So let me just move this. Okay, here we go. So here she is. Look at her face. So cute. So one of the things that stand out to me already is right here. You can see the shoulder joint. You can actually see the ball joint sticking out more so. Whereas with Dolphy Dream and Smart Doll, you actually don't see this. It's on the inside of the arm, and there's really just a peg that's coming out. So this is different. Another thing that stands out immediately is right here. The elbow joint is 2. It looks like 2 points of articulation for the elbow joint. Now, if we move it, like you could see here also the back, you could see the elbow. There's actually the elbow pad right there for the bone, I guess you could say, for a real person's kind of elbow. So that's interesting. So let's see like the movement. So if we move, stop it. Okay, hold on. We're gonna turn this off and try to, I'm gonna manually focus for you guys. I'm doing this manually. Okay, that looks good, right? All right, so then if we bend it, you can see it, look at it move. So that's interesting. So you can move it about this much. I don't want to push it too hard. Let me see. If we move it back down, okay, that's it like this. And then if we move it up, it looks like that's as far out as it can extend. So you guys can see this here? See how it separates there with the 2 articulation points and then the little elbow pad, I guess, to kind of cover up some of that articulation so it's not as unsightly. But it doesn't look like when you unextend it, you don't have to, you don't really have to push anything in to readjust. It kind of just is like that. Now, one thing I noticed already is that when you bend the arm like this, it creates like a, can you guys see it? It creates like a U shape here, but it doesn't go all the way. See it? It doesn't go all the way closed. So you can't do it all the way like with Smart Doll, you can do it almost all the way. And same thing with Dolphy Dream, you can do it almost all the way, like pushing it through. it seems to me... Oh, let's put my little face back up there. So it seems to me like it doesn't go all the way. And when it turns at an angle. So let me see if I can maybe move it like this. Okay. Maybe if I turn the joint over, maybe I can then... No, it still doesn't. That's about as far as it can bend. That's still not bad. That really is not bad at all. That's still pretty far. You just can't get too close. So that's interesting. And you can still turn it, twist it. Same thing with the vinyl part. The hand joints are the same. So the hand joints pretty much same as Smart Doll. You can like move it up and down. You could still move the ball joint around. So this part of articulation is the same between all three companies with their dolls. Now you have the same thing with the kneecaps. So she actually has kneecaps instead of Smart Doll, which has like just the knee overhang and then the shin coming out the bottom of it. So this one actually has kneecaps for these dolls. And let's see the point of articulation with this. If we go bring it to you like this, so we're going to go ahead and bend the knee. Oh wow, the joints are really tight, which is nice. So that means it's not going to like fully... Let me see. Oh wow, look at that. Look at that articulation right there. Look at that. Let's switch views real quick so you can kind of see. All right. Look at that point of articulation. Right? Dolphy Dream cannot bend this far. Dolphy Dream cannot bend this far. Obviously, Smart Doll can't bend this far. Like with Smart Doll, you know, it's a design choice for their company that it only bends at 90-degree angles so that you don't see the unsightly gap that's left behind with Dolphy Dreams. Now, Dolphy Dreams can bend a little bit more than Smart Doll, but really only about that far. It really doesn't go very, very far at all. But with these dolls, you can get all the way, and that's because of this knee joint here. Now, if we switch back so you guys can see the knee joint, right? So when it bends over, this is what you see. So you do see that unsightly line that obviously Danny didn't want with his dolls, so he didn't have the joints move. Dolphy Dreams does have this as well, but theirs, you can actually see the peg actually coming out of the thigh when it bends this much. And that's the way the knee joint looks on the back side. So very interesting design. I like how it can bend like this. It makes me wonder. Oh, and here you go. You guys can see right here. On the foot, there's the magnet. There's the magnet. Wait a minute. Where's the stand? Ooh, that's a really strong click. You guys hear that? ASMR time. Ready? Oh no, that was not. Wow. That's a really strong click of a magnet. So, let me see. Can she sit? I'm wondering now. I'll move the scene back. I'm wondering if she can kind of like kneel in Seiza. Oh my god, she can. Oh my god, she can. Dude, that is awesome. She can. Okay, so for those of you that are not familiar what Seiza is, it's when you kneel, like if you do any kind of martial arts like karate, kyudo, iaido, you know, anything of that nature, you know, jujitsu, kendo, like they always have you kneeling, and usually when you kneel, for the most part, if I'm not mistaken, it's all done in Seiza. Now, there's different forms of kneeling. Seiza is the one that's more traditionally done, where you kneel like this with your feet, like, you know, kind of pushed out, and you are right on your shins here, and your butt kind of rests on your knees, sort of. She doesn't go all the way down where she can rest her butt on her knees, but her butt on her heels, but it's pretty far. Like, look at that articulation. She can do kneeling poses, no problem. Like, no problem. Let me see if I can get this better view here on the table. So we're going to change the camera view again. Okay, so let's see if we can see this better. Don't mind the back over here. Yes, I'm wearing basketball shorts because it's hot. I'm telling you, I always tell you it's hot in my office. So I got basketball shorts on, and you can see like where I put all the box stuff like right behind me. But look at her kneel. Look at that. She's just kneeling. That's awesome. Now, can she do... Oh my god, she can. Oh my god, look at that. Dude, this is cool. Like, she can kneel, like, I can't... I don't know if you guys can see it, but look at this. She can kneel like this. Like, hold on. Let me see. If I can... 1 second. Just... Can I recreate, like, the... the Black Widow scene with this? With her, like, almost. It's close. It's close. So you know that scene where Black Widow, like... Hold on. You know that scene in the movie where Black Widow kind of does this thing where she lands on the ground and she's kind of kneeling? You can kind of get that done. You can kind of get that done, like... Not exactly, but the posability on this is crazy. So, this is cool. Now, obviously, because the joints move in all these different ways, and directions, you're going to have some joints popping out and looking a little, I guess you could say, unsightly. Now, some things may turn off some people about these dolls and the way they move. Oh, there we go. That was weird. So I'm just trying to stand her up. I want to see how much she can stand on her own. Oh yeah. No help. No help at all. She just stands right on her own. Oh my god, and the vinyl is so soft. Like, here. Table view, right? Look at this. It literally, you can push it in, but it just kind of like pops back out into its normal shape. Now, I don't think I really should abuse this and keep like squeezing her a lot, but she is really soft. Really soft. The vinyl is really soft. I don't know what kind of vinyl this is, or if it's mixed with any other kind of materials, and maybe it's not 100% pure vinyl. Who knows? Now, the thing that I was talking about earlier that I thought was really, really cool is her eyes. So let me see if I can show you her eyes in the best way possible with this new camera setup. So we're going to flip the picture again, right? So that this way she looks normal. So what I'm talking about the head, right, is that her eyes shimmer. Like the purple eyes have like, I've never seen this in any doll that I own from Smart Doll, and I've never seen this in a Dolphy Dream doll. But there's like a sheer, or like some kind of shimmer in her eyes where when you move her back and forth, like I think right there, you see it? Where like you could see that shimmer in the purple, where it just comes out and shines, it just pops more so than the rest of the eye. And that's when the light catches it, because it has it's like, you know, a car, when you look at a car that has metallic flakes in the paint, that's kind of what this is. I'm pretty sure there's a name for this kind of paint style, but that is in there. You see that? Look at that, bouncing off the light. Look at that shine. Now, most dolls, like Dolphy Dream and Smart Doll, their eyes shine because the light reflects off the very clear surface of the, I don't know, the glass or the acrylic that's on top. This one shines because there is metallic flakes in her eyes, like in the paint of her eyes. And also, I guess because she is the winter version of Kano, she has snowflakes in her eyes. There is a little tiny, on the bottom right, is it the bottom right? Yeah, the bottom right of both her eyes, there's one little snowflake in there. So I'm going to try to see if I can get this on camera so you guys can see. Can you see? Hold on. Let me change settings. Hold on. Because I really want you guys to enjoy this. Let's see. We are going to change focus. Okay, I manually adjusted the focus. This should help. Can you see it? Right there. I see it. I see it on the camera. Can you see the snowflake on the bottom of her eye? Right, where is it? Right there at the bottom of her eye. There is a snowflake. That's cool. And the other eye has it too. You see it right there on the bottom of her eye. There's a snowflake, and you can see the shimmer of the paint when you move the eye. Look at that when it glows in the light. That's really cool. That is really, really cool. So she's got like a little snowflake in her eye, and there's like a shimmer in her eye as well. That's really awesome. So we got to see the joints move. We got to see her kind of pose around and bend and all that stuff. We got to see her like do all these crazy like bends and kneeling poses, etc. So the only thing I had to readjust was her thighs. Apparently when you move her thighs around a lot, look at this 90 degree. When you move her thighs a lot, it kind of comes out of the vinyl. So you do have to readjust there to push her soft vinyl body over the internal structure or the internal frame of it all. Let's see. You guys stand on your own for me again? Yep. Stand on her own. Let me see. All right, let me see. We are going to try this again. Let's do this view, right? However, we're going to change the camera back because we don't want it to be flipped again. Okay, so here we go. So this way you guys can see she's standing on her own. Whoop. All right, you guys can see her on the small camera. You can see she's standing next to me, and on the bigger camera focused on the table, you can see she's standing on her own. Now, if I introduce this metal disc, which is her stand, or display stand. Oh gosh, she like really. You guys heard that, right? Oh, and pulling her off is pretty tight. So we're gonna do it again. Ready? ASMR, ASMR. Wow, that's a really strong... Okay, so she's on, she's standing. If I pick this up... Oh my god, she fell forward. Okay, that's what I was wondering. I was like, does she fall forward or backwards? So let me... I got a little too confident. So you guys can see on this camera, you can see her feet are attached, right? And on the smaller camera, you can see she's standing up. So I'm going to put my hand behind her. Does she fall off? If I tilt it. Yeah, see? Okay, she's already falling. So if you can see from here, see? She already like slid backwards. So let me put her back up. So if I face it, if I tilt her forward, I'm assuming it's going to be the same thing. Yeah, so she falls forward. So the main thing about this stand, and this is one of the things I was worried about, is it helps them when they want to stand just like this. If there is any kind of tilt whatsoever, like, I don't know, like there's an earthquake and it shakes, there's nothing holding her upper half, so she might fall over or fall backwards. Although she stands pretty well. She can almost do like the Michael Jackson thing. Look at this. Ready? So she's standing straight. Right? You guys can see on the mini camera and on the table camera, she's standing straight. But if we point her forward a little bit, oh, she almost held it. She's almost like Michael Jackson. Look at this. She tilts forward and she's holding her pose. Now, obviously we can't go too forward, right? Yeah, because then she starts to fall over forward. But, you know, it's still an interesting stand. I still think it's a very interesting stand that she's on. Let's see, go back to main camera. But you could see she's pretty small. Like, she's standing next to me on the table, obviously. But, like, normally my smart doll would be higher. It would be, like, up here. So she is a lot smaller. Now, that being said, let's move her off to the side. The little corner where I put all the dolls while I'm doing these videos. And we are going to go back to the table view because we are going to look at her stuff. So that was a pretty long review of the body. I hope it was okay enough. I know it wasn't a totally in-depth review of the body on the ins and outs, but those were the most important things that I was worried about or concerned about or was really curious about with these dolls compared to Dolphy Dream or Smart Doll. So now let's check out her stuff, right? So we have her wig here. Now this, you guys won't really, you know, I'm not going to take it out. You'll just see it when it gets on the doll. But this is apparently a popular thing with with Azone, is that they have a specificity, I guess you could say, when they have their wigs. It's called the B-Shine wig, B-E-S-H-I-N-E. I don't know what B-Shine means, but they don't say wig. Like if you go from Smart Doll or Volks on their website, it just says wig. These actually say B-Shine wig, which I don't know what the difference is, but I guess we'll see it when we actually put it on the doll. And then here is all her stuff, right? So let's get opening this. Just like Volks, they just have this regular plastic baggies that they come in with a, you know, sticky tab, which obviously didn't really work very well for me. Okay, so now I'm just ripping the bag because the sticky tab is just stuck. Oh, look at all this stuff. All right, so we got the shoes. Since that popped out first, let's open up these shoes, people. Because they look like they're kind of like this velvety, suede kind of looking shoe. I don't really know. Oh, wow, even the shoes. So Volks usually puts their shoes inside this bag, and then that's it. But with Azone, they have a bag within a bag. So now I gotta open up the other bag to get to the actual shoes. There's a lot of packaging. Oh, I can feel it already. Yup. I feel it already. It's like a suede. I know it's not suede because that would be way too expensive, but it's like a suede feel. Like it's very, very soft feeling for these shoes. Let me see. Can it focus? Yeah, there we go. So there's the close-up. This part here is some kind of pleather or something. It's not really plastic because it has a soft feel to it, I guess. But you can see with the shoes, look at that. It's super soft. Like these are really, really soft shoes. And this buckle here is actually a snap fit. So you guys can see it's a snap button. Just kind of unsnap it, put it on. Now I'm assuming the other shoe is exactly the same. I mean, why would it be any other different? Let's open this up. Okay, so yeah. Same thing with this shoe. Focus. Focus. Oh, I gotta do something about this new camera setup. It doesn't autofocus very well. Do I have to manually adjust this again? I think so. There we go. So the quality seems to be on par, I guess, with Volks. But you can tell here that it's actually just an actual plastic or whatever underneath, and it looks like they just hot glued on the fabric on top of that. You can see the separation in the fabric right here, like the different pieces. So it's not actually stitched onto the plastic. It's kind of like just hot glued onto the plastic. Now you could say that's cheap craftsmanship or whatever, or that's normal for doll stuff. It's just different is what I'm gonna say. I think most doll stuff would kind of be set up the same way as this. Danny Chu's obviously, because his dad is a shoemaker, his is a little bit more in-depth when they make their shoes. They're like almost like real human shoes, just miniaturized. And Dolphy Dream is not exactly the same kind of quality, but if I were to rate the shoes, I would say it's still Smart Doll has the best shoes, Dolphy Dream would be next, and then Azone would be last. At least with these particular shoes, they don't really wow me. She has her underwear. So she has her pantsu and her bra. We're going to take these out. And these are individually wrapped within the bags. Oh my god, Azone. What's up with the what's up with the individual wrapping of each piece? What I'm assuming this is just my assumption, is that they probably make all these pieces in a separate warehouse or a separate place, and then they wrap them, and then, you know, there's like a whole tray of these panties wrapped, or a whole tray of these shoes wrapped individually, and then they get shipped out to like the packaging department where they put all the underwears together in one bag, right? That's just my assumption, but yeah, there's that. Now, what else is there? Let's open up this skirt. Okay, this one opened up a lot better. Let's turn autofocus back on. There you go, so you guys can see a little better. See, autofocus doesn't do a bad job when it's like everything's on the table. You can kind of see everything fine. But when I get close up, that's when it becomes a problem. So here's the front of the skirt. You guys can see here. There's like this stitching pattern here. It's got like the little, I don't know what this is called, frillies, like frillies here. And then the top, you got the belt, which is just kind of sewn in. And then the back, you have the zipper. And as you guys can probably already tell, this, oh, there's a little clasp. This is white lined on the inside, so no staining. This is awesome. And even the inside part here where the zipper is, it's white, so it covers over. So let's see if we can do this. So look at that. So the white from the zipper actually covers over the flap of the red fabric that's in there. That's nice. This is really cool. Volks, you gotta white line everything, because this is nice. Now I know Volks is doing a good job about white lining. I just teasing. A lot of their stuff nowadays comes white lined, which is very, very good. But there are certain weird shortcuts that they take where I'm like, why wasn't that part white lined? Like where the hem or the seam comes in, when it flips over to the inside, they don't white line that part for some reason. But yeah. This is really cool. And this is like velvet. It's like velvety smooth, this material. Like you guys can see it, right? When I bring it up, look at that. It's got a shine to it too. Like when you move it, whatever material that is, like this imitation velvet suede-ish type of material. So let's move on. We have the top. So let's see. We're gonna open up this top piece. Check out Azone clothing comparable with Smart Doll and Doffy Dream. So here is the turtleneck sweater, and on the back side of it, you can see here it's pretty nicely made. This is really nicely made. Like the fabric is like real sweater fabric, and then looks like we have snaps. Yeah, we have snaps that go all down the back, so that you can put it on the doll. Does it go all the way? Oh yeah, it does. It goes all the way. So it fully opens. There you go. And there's the inside. The hemming, the seams, all very nicely done. Very nicely done. It's cool. So we're going to put that off to the side so we can dress her later. And then we got, what is this? Can we open? I believe her stockings. Okay. These the little adhesives like really stick. They don't want to come off, and you just end up just ripping the bag. That part, I guess, is where they cut corners. Is this packaging is kind of cheap. Volks is no better. All they use is tape, and the tape kind of just rips off anyways too, so it doesn't really matter. Smart Doll has the better packaging for clothing and accessories. Theirs is much better, in my opinion. But this is outrageous, like this whole bag within a bag thing, this bag within a bag within a bag. So I sit here like opening like multiple bags. I have so many bags here. Look at this. Look at this. Bag after bag after bag after bag. Like all these bags like everywhere. Like I have so many bags. So many bags. Azone, what's with all the bags? All right, so here is the stockings right here. It's pretty nice. Let's focus. Pretty nice material. It's a very see-through-ish kind of material, so it'll probably sit well. Do these stain? I don't know. I do not know if these stain or not. We'll just have to wait and see. We'll just have to stain test it and put it on the doll and just see if it stains. Here is her brooch for her hair. I'm assuming this is the one that goes on her hair. I'm not going to even bother opening that. And then the necklace is so cute. It reminds me of Sailor Moon. Look at this necklace. Right? That's really cute. It's a really cute necklace. I'm not going to take this out in fear of losing it. Look at that clasp. It's like a regular necklace clasp. This is cool. Now, Volks also has dolls that come with their own necklaces and stuff like that. Smart Doll doesn't really deal in necklaces kind of like these, but you can get these at any kind of like place, any other doll shop or Etsy or whatever. You can find them. They're really nice. Here is the shawl. So I know it's blurry. Hold on. There we go. I have to manually focus now so that it doesn't keep freaking out. So this is taped. Come on. Come on. Oh my goodness. So this is taped onto here. Come on out. Alright. So here's the brooch. We're going to manually focus again. Okay. There you go. I don't know where this piece goes. I will find out when I'm dressing her up, but this is interesting. It's like a really big pin though. Like, where are you going to hide that pin? That looks like it'd be hard to hide somewhere. I guess we'll figure that out when we cross that bridge. There, for some reason, there's like this weird, like, I don't even know what this is. There's like, can you guys see that? There's like, not hair, but it's like straw. I'm not really sure where that's from. Let's see if we can, like, have that come off in the bag, in the box that she came in. Whatever. I'm gonna open this and pull out the shawl. Okay, more bags everywhere. Oh, so this is essentially, I guess, felt or something kind of material. It's not soft. It's actually quite rough. I wouldn't say something like too overdramatic like a Brillo pad, but it is rough. Like even my own personal scarf that I wear, it doesn't feel like this. You know what it feels like? Almost like tablecloth. It kind of feels like a tablecloth kind of a material, if that makes any sense. But you guys can see it. I don't know if you guys know the name of the material that's probably used for this, but it's still nice. It's really big. I don't know how to put a shawl on a doll, or on a person for that matter, but I will find out when I dress her up. So that's it. That's basically, that's everything that she comes with. So let me bring her back. Oh my goodness. She is so cute. I'm really in love with her face. That's what really drew me to her. You know, I mean, the body, you know, all dolls have pretty much the same body. The bust is different and the height difference is different, but all the bodies are pretty much made the same for all dolls. The really thing that keeps them set apart is their face, and obviously their clothing or accessories they come with, but really the face and the eyes, the face up. And this doll in particular is what I fell in love with that face, and she is so cute. Oh my goodness. So one thing I didn't check, let me see, I'm going to take her off her metal stand. Come on. One thing I didn't check was her head. I don't normally open up the head of my dolls because I already know what's inside for Smart Doll and Dolphy Dream, but I am curious to open up her head cap. Ooh, that's interesting. It's very much so smells like plastic more than vinyl. Okay, so let's see. We are going to switch views so you guys can see. There's her head. I took off the head cap and let me see. We are going to switch this around so that you guys can see it better. There we go. All right. So there's her face from before, right? And then when you look inside her head, this is what it actually looks like. So there's like this peg right here that has a spring in it. I don't know if you guys can see it, if I can capture it. You see that spring? I'm not really sure. You can't really press down on it, but there's a spring. And then the eyes is not glue that's keeping it in. It's like in a eye socket that's kind of like suction cupped in there. I'm not really sure, but it does mean that you could change the eyes. So it's not like you're set with this particular eye for this doll. it looks like it's changeable, but how you change it, I don't really know. Like, I'm looking here. Please don't let me pop it out. Yeah, it looks like there's like a crevice or like an enclosure inside. So you kind of have to push from the outside, I'm assuming. You're pushing from the outside. Or there's like little tabs on the inside. Let me switch the view back so you guys can see the little tabs. See that? There's like these little tabs right here, these two lines. I'm wondering if you can like... Oh, everything's reversed. Right there. Nope, right there. So those two tabs right there, I'm wondering if you could take pliers and pull the eyes out. But I don't want to break the eyes either by pulling... So I guess it's just something that you gotta kind of figure out. And I know this is looking really weird, but all the dolls are like that. Even Smart Doll, Dolphy Dream, whatever. This has a marking, which I don't know what it says, but I'm assuming Azone. So there's another thing that's on here, which is interesting. Where is my bag to lay the doll on? So we are gonna go back to this view right here, and we are gonna fix the zoom. So let me see, it's right here. Oh, flip it over. So there's a marking under her head cap, which is AZ50. Yeah, AZ5027 or 20, was it? A7, no. AZ, yeah, AZ05. Hold on. Wait. Oh my god, this new setup is better and worse at the same time. Okay. It allows me to customize better, but it's so finicky. AZ5027. I don't know what that means. I'm assuming that's her model code or her number code. On the back side here, if you guys can see it, there's another engraving in Japanese. I can't read it. I don't know what it is. It looks like it's in katakana. I assume it says Azone, but honestly, I really don't know what it says. Maybe you guys can put it down in the comment section down below for those of you that can read Japanese. But yeah, this is Kano. So some people may, after this video, want to buy themselves an Azone doll. Some people after this video may not want to buy an Azone doll after this video. Either way, I'm just glad to be able to bring this to you guys so that you can make that decision. Let me see. How do we gonna get her head cap back on? Oh, that's going to be the hard part. Okay. So let's go. Come on. Oh my lord. Okay. There we go. Did I put it on wrong? Oh my god. I feel like I put it on wrong. Let's flip it the other way. Yeah, I put it on backwards. Or not. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. This is all new to me. Hold on. I think it is supposed to go this way. Oh yeah, no, I got it right the first time. I'm so silly. So, in the end, some people may or may not like this type of a doll because of the joints. These joints might be a big turnoff for a lot of people. Some people might not like the aesthetic look of this. Also, the joints are a different color. So they don't match the skin of the vinyl 100%. The joints themselves are off a little bit. They're a little darker than the actual skin tone of the vinyl. So matching the color of the joints with the vinyl, I believe even Danny Chu said it, that he can't, because the plastic and the vinyl are two different materials, so getting the colors to match is very, very difficult. Now with Smart Doll and Dolphy Dream, they pretty much match pretty well. They may not be 100%, especially to the naked eye. It looks fine to me, but maybe if you look really closer on a magnifying glass or something, I don't know, you can actually see the color difference. But with Smart Doll and Dolphy Dream, the color pretty much is the same. With Azone, the joints, the kneecaps and the elbow caps are a little bit of a different color. They're slightly darker than the skin tone. So I can see that as the biggest turnoff for these dolls for some people. But the posability of this doll is awesome. I really like it. I'm super happy I bought her. So I'm going to get her all dressed. Let's see. Stand. I'm gonna get her all dressed. Why is she like that? I think I bent her in a really weird way. There we go. I'm gonna get her dressed. I'm not gonna do a time lapse because I really don't know what to expect when building her. It could take me a really long time, and this video is long enough already. Doing all that in-depth review of a brand new body and a brand new company that is in a way new to me. So we can just do some YouTube magic and come back when she is all fully dressed. So let's go do that. All right, everybody, we are back, and she looks gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. She looks so cute. Like, just as in her pictures, she looks exactly the same like in person. The only thing is I gotta mess with the hair a little bit because obviously when it's packaged you kind of have to style it when it comes out. But even so, she looks really, really good. I love her little, whoop, there she goes. That's one of the things I'm gonna talk about. I love her little bow in the back of her hair. I think that's super cute. And then so you guys can see a little close-up of her. Oh, she's so cute. Now this shawl thing, it looks good with her outfit, but I don't know if I'm gonna have her keep it on because it covers up most of the outfit too. So you can see like the little thing here for her skirts and like everything. So you have to really like finagle it a bit to really let it show the rest of the outfit, but still kind of covering her. So let's do the pros first, because I feel like that's probably a good starting point. And you guys are probably like, that's not good. You should start with the cons. There's a reason for that. I'm going to go with the pros first. Pros, she looks exactly like she does in the factory pictures that they send out over on the internet. She looks every bit as gorgeous as she does in the photos. I really love her. She's super charming, super flexible, very posable. And just all around, just fantastic job. She looks really great. The clothes are amazing. They're definitely still not the same quality as Smart Doll clothes. As I don't think any doll brand really has quality as good as Smart Doll clothes. Like they Smart Doll just really makes really good clothing. Like everything about the clothing is it just form fits really nice. The materials is nice. It's stitched for people. Like the materials are the same that people would wear. With this one, the sweater, the materials is the same as a regular sweater that a human would wear. It feels at least the same. The skirt is definitely, it's just made, you could tell it's made for a doll and not a person. It's not the best feeling skirt. The shawl is also not like really great. It kind of feels like tablecloth, but it looks nice. Like the look factor, the aesthetic factor is there. Let's talk about the cons, because there's quite a few. So posability is not her problem. She is very posable. But one of my things that I was concerned about, and it is true, at least so far, is this stand. So this stand is absolutely useless if she's not barefoot or wearing socks. But with these shoes, right, because it's got the heel, so with these shoes, it does not go through the magnet, does not stick. Look at this. Like, you don't... Remember before we could hear the snap from the magnets? It's not sticking. So essentially, whenever she's standing, I'm either holding her, as I'm doing now, or she's standing on her own. But if the table shakes any bit away, she's going to fall. Like, well, actually, pretty good, actually. Well, she's keeping her balance. She was falling over a lot when I was trying to pose her before, but I guess she's kind of found her spot right now. The knee joints are very, very tight. She is not going to bend over from the knees. It's the ankle joints. So when I took her out of the box, the ankle joints are really, really stiff. So I didn't think it was going to be a problem. But with these shoes, because they're high heels, like her feet are already at an angle like this because of the high heels, and the magnets are on the heel. It's actually not in the middle, it's actually in the heel, and since that's raised even higher, it doesn't go through at all, and it doesn't reach onto this metal stand. So the magnet is kind of worthless. If she's wearing flats, I am assuming it'll stick better to the metal stand. And obviously, if she's not wearing anything at all on her feet, then she obviously sticks and she'll be fine. But even when she sticks to the stand, her ankle joints are not as tight as I thought they would be to hold her weight. So once you put on all the clothing and you put the wig on and everything, it really doesn't hold her weight too well. If you have to get her just right on the stand. Like if you get her perpendicularly straight upright, no bend in the ankles whatsoever, then she, for the most part, won't fall over. But just like anything else, even if I hold down her feet right now, if I shake her enough, or if the wind blows, like let's say you're doing a photo shoot outside and the wind blows, it'll still blow her over and she'll fall. I think personally I'll be more comfortable having her on a waist stand or a saddle stand. This little gimmick with the magnets is kind of nice, but it doesn't really it doesn't really work as well as a saddle stand or a waist cinching stand would to hold up the doll through all different types of things. I mean, the biggest factor is not even just standing. Like if you put her in a display case, she'll stand fine. That's not a problem. I don't think she'll fall over in a display case on a stand. But when you take her out to do photo shoot ops, worry about the wind. The wind is definitely gonna probably be a factor in pushing her over. If you go to cons and you have her standing on a table at a con, like displayed with other people's dolls, let's say you're doing a photo shoot or whatever, or you're just gathering with friends somewhere, if somebody bumps that table, she's still going to fall over. So I think I would feel much more relaxed if she had a saddle stand or a waist stand. Another thing is the shoes. I said it before when I was doing a review of the accessories and outfit that she comes with, is that the shoe game is not strong with Azone. The shoe game is not strong. Like, at least with this particular shoes, right? So I don't know about every single shoes ever released through Azone. I have no idea. But these particular shoes, they looked relatively cheap. They felt a little cheap, especially like the fact that the fabric was like kind of hot glued onto like a regular plastic shoe. That's what it looks like to me. The softness of it, like the suede velvety feeling softness, is really cool. I do like that. But when I was trying to put her feet into the shoes, you could really feel the cheapness when you put her feet in, because it's very form-fitting tight. So when you put your feet into the front toe of the shoe, like the front toe of the shoe here, when you put it in here, getting her heel on, this back part, since it has no support, it's literally just fabric. It keeps falling over, and I had trouble pulling it out to fit her heel in behind it. It was one of those situations where I think a shoehorn would work really well for this, but I don't have a doll-sized shoehorn to do that. But that was one problem. Another problem was the stockings. The stockings were really hard to put on. Like, they were very, very tight. And there was no play. Like, they don't stretch or anything. Like, there's no play in them. So getting them on is really worrisome. Also, they're not stain tested, so I don't know. So I'm going to keep them on to see if it stains. And unfortunately, if it stains, I guess the good thing about Azone or Ubitsu is you can buy new bodies to replace it. So that's an easy part. Like Volks, they offer optional parts like new bodies or thigh pieces, I think, or whatever, and you can just replace those. So that part's not an issue. I can always stain test it and see what happens. Now, I'm not made of money, so it's not like if it stains, I'm going to have to get a new body right away. I'll probably have to save up again to get new parts to replace the ones that were stained. But overall, I think I'm not going to have her wear these. I'm going to take it off and only put it on when when I'm doing a photo shoot, because she does look nice with them on. Like, it does fit the outfit, right? She's surprisingly light too, I guess because she's smaller, so she's a little bit lighter. But the shoes, man, the shoes they're nothing to write home about. Maybe I'll have to get another pair of shoes from another company, or from a third-party company like From Sen or Dolk or something like that, to see if I can switch it out to something that fits her better. But I do have to measure her feet to make sure it's the same as Dolphy Dream. I don't know if it's exactly the same size as Dolphy Dream or Smart Doll. We'll have to wait and see while I do the measurements. Also, the stain testing on those things, when I put on the stockings and then took them off because I had to redo it again and take them off and put it back on to try to find a better way to do it, it left behind like little brown flakes of fabric that stuck to her skin. Now, I don't know if those are the things that stain or not, but I wiped them off, and then I put the stockings back on. But I mean, if they're part of the stockings and they stain, it's gonna eventually stain at some point. Getting the clothes on, other than that, was really simple. The wig was different. So putting on a smart doll wig, as Danichi always says, you kind of like wriggle the head in, and then you like can like fix it by pulling on the cap on the underneath. Same thing with Dolphy Dreams, you just kind of wiggle them in. Same thing with this one. Her head is a lot smaller than a Dolphy Dream head and a smart doll head. It's a lot smaller. It doesn't look it, I guess, because the doll is smaller in general, but the head is really small. Even when you compare it to like a MDD, like a mini Dolphy Dream head, I think this is smaller than even a mini Dolphy Dream head. So putting on the wig was a little hard because the wig was smaller than I'm used to, and I have like big hands, so like trying to like kind of like wiggle it in there with like this tiny little head cap, that was a little bit of an issue. But once you get it on, it's fine. I mean, the wig itself is absolutely gorgeous. Like, I don't know what Beshine means for the Beshine wig, but it's a really, really nice wig. It does, I guess, shine, you could say, Beshine. It does have like a shine to it. And it has like a little curl at the bottom of the wig, which is really nice. But it does keep its shape, which is also a plus, which I very much so like about it, keeping its shape. But it's overall, I really like this doll, and I don't think that the flaws, at least for me personally, like the kneecap showing, the elbow cap showing, also it being a different color, the stand, this metallic stand not really working much for anything when they're wearing shoes, that is a problem. Other than that, everything is hunky-dory and fine. I have no problem purchasing another doll from Azone. Like, this is a really nice doll that you're getting. I might even buy that the new one, the Popo. Is it Popo? No, it's not Popo. It's Layla. Layla, the wolf girl. I kind of want the tail and the wolf ears from that set, and the wolf girl herself. So I might do that. Switching gears a little bit, let me show you the camera view here. Hold on. I'm gonna switch back. See, she's standing on her own, as you can see. I didn't get to show you guys this card. So we have here, let's see. Focus. Okay. So we have here's the card. This is the card for the Kano thing. It's not focusing very well. Let's try doing this again. Oh gosh, the margin for error doing this manually is like tough. Oh my gosh. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to let it try to autofocus. There you go, a little bit better. That's nice. So that's like the little card that they come with. The back side of it just kind of tells you the different outfit pieces that should be included in the box. Focus. Focus. Yeah, it doesn't like me. I gotta figure out a new setting for this camera. Then here's the interesting part, right? Oh no, it got stuck to the tape. It came with this instructions. So if you guys can see, it actually shows you how to take out the eyes. So if you look here and here, you're actually supposed to push it from the outside into the head so that it pops out. And then I guess it doesn't show you how to put the eye back in though, but I'm assuming you just reverse the order. And then the other thing was this, which is basically the instruction manual, right? Showing you how to put together the doll. So it just shows you how to put the doll together, how to put the wig cap on, just like Volks does with their little manuals that tells you how to dress up the doll. Most of this stuff, if you're a current doll owner for Smart Doll or Dolphy Dream, it's pretty self-explanatory. You don't need these instructions to dress up your doll. Even as just a regular human being, I kind of just dress it up like you normally dress it up. There was no real special tricks to get any part of the clothing on. The only thing I would say is that I do like how at the bottom here, it does show you different ways to wear the shawl, which I thought was like really cool. I like this one here where it's kind of like this scarf kind of look right here. I thought that was good, and I did do it on Kano, but I didn't really like the way it came out when I did it, so I kind of just settled for the way she looks now. On the back side, it just tells you wig maintenance. Like, they have their own special wig, doll mist wig. It's a doll oil mist for the wig so that you can style it. I might have to purchase that at some point. Come on, focus. Focus. So you can see there, yeah. So the doll mist wig, and everything. Then the thing I thought was really cool, it does also give you a small tutorial here on how to remove the hand parts and the head. So it looks like you got to pull the head off, right? Now pull the head off, and then you get a pair of pliers and you yank the neck piece off, right? So going back to the beginning, once you yank the neck piece off, you put it back onto the neck piece, and then you can put the head back on. So that's just something, ooh, where is it? That's just something I thought was really interesting. It's a good thing that they put that there, because when I was looking at the doll herself, when I was doing the unboxing, I was like, how do you remove the head? Like the way that peg was in there. So good thing it has this instruction manual, so I didn't have to YouTube sensei it. But that's it. That's really everything. That's everything that you guys need to know for this unboxing of Kano. So this is the Iris Collect. Hold on, let me get the where's the thing again, so that I can tell you guys exactly, so that you guys know. This is the Azone Iris Collect series, Narcisse Noir Iris Collect Kano winter date version, and this is the store direct version of the doll. So you can see like the two different versions there. This is the store direct version. She's super cute. I really, really like her. Oh, falling in love with a new doll. Look at her. Yay. So super cute. I really do like her. Let me see. I think I messed with the camera settings. How do I get back to this? There we go. I had to get rid of that close-up so you can see more of her. So look at her. Super cute. I really like her. I really like her. She's super gorgeous. But I'm going to take her out of these stockings because these stockings kind of like scare me. And I need to find better shoes because I'm not a real fan of these shoes that she came with. But other than that, that's the end of today's video for the unboxing of Kano Winter Date version, Store Direct version from Azone International. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is my very first video of an Azone doll, unboxing of an Azone doll for a 1/3 scale, 50 centimeters from Azone International. Kano Winter Date version. I really like her. She's super cute. I hope this has helped you guys in understanding a little bit more about the Azone International 1/3 scale dolls. They are very much so the same and different from Dolphy Dream or Smart Doll. But if you own one, it kind of transfers over the skills on trying to how to work on the other. The only difference is removing the head and probably changing the eyes is way different than Dolphy Dream or Smart Doll. But just playing with the doll, dressing up the doll, all those things intertwined is pretty much the same with all the dolls. Super, super cute. Let me go do a quick take and show you guys what she looks like next to a Dolphy Dream and a Smart Doll. So let me go do that real quick. All right, so we are going to do a size comparison. So in the middle here, we're going to have Kano, okay? So there's Kano. Yay, Kano. All right, then we're going to get our Smart Doll. Okay, so right here we have Chitose. So this is Chitose in, hold on. This is Chitose Multiverse Smart Doll. So you can see the height difference. Chitose is wearing heels, but also is Kano wearing heels. So the heels are about roughly the same height, really, and you could see the difference in size. Chitose, the Smart Doll, is way bigger at 60 centimeters versus the 50 centimeter Kano. That's a big difference. I didn't think it was going to be that big of a difference, but that's a big difference. So you can definitely see the height difference there. Now, if I were to take a Dolphy Dream, oh my gosh, I don't think I can, hold on. There you go. Chitose, stand on your own. Okay. All right, here's the next one. This stand that I have her on is probably the worst stand that I own. So this is a Dolphy Dream sister. This is Anastasia. And you can see that, I don't know if you guys can hear me because these dolls are covering the microphone. But you can see here, look, Dolphy Dream's sister next to Azone 50 centimeter. Still shorter. Still shorter than a smart... Still shorter than a smart doll. And still shorter than Dolphy Dream sister. So you can see here, there's the size difference between a smart doll and a Dolphy Dream sister. Still shorter. Still shorter. But then if you put Kano in the mix, Kano is way shorter. Now, I do have 2 mini Dolphy Dreams. Oh, Kano, don't fall, because she doesn't have a stand on her, so she could definitely fall. I'm holding her, so if you saw her tilt, I'm holding her, don't worry. I have one hand on her. So you can see the difference between Dolphy Dream's sister, and her. Now, I have a mini Dolphy Dream, and I told you before my office is really small, so I couldn't fit all these girls into my office. But I put the mini Dolphy Dream next to Kano, and the mini Dolphy Dream is smaller than Kano. So what I'm thinking is that Kano is the same size as a Dolphy Dream Pretty, and I do not own a Dolphy Dream Pretty to do a size comparison. So unfortunately, this is as close as we're going to get, is that mini Dolphy Dream is somewhere around here. Then you have Kano, then you have Dolphy Dream's sister. So I'm assuming that Kano, the 50 centimeters, is the same height as a Dolphy Dream sister. So let me see if I can put Anastasia back down without this stand falling apart. Oh, this is one of the worst stands I own because it's broken. But I don't have any more stands, so I'm going to have to keep using the broken one. So yeah, Kano is really small compared to a smart doll. She's really small. Comparatively to a Dolphy Dream or Dolphy Dream's sister, she's still small. She's still taller than a mini Dolphy Dream, though. I'm assuming she's the same height as a Dolphy Dream Pretty. That's my assumption, but I don't own one to do a comparison. But there you go. There's my small little comparison video of the different sizes. As you can see, these 1/3 scale 50 centimeters are a lot smaller. I can't talk. Is a lot smaller than a smart doll or a Dolphy Dream. Unless you compare it to a mini Dolphy Dream, then it's taller. But the head is still kind of small in comparison. But either way, I still love her. And I do foresee myself buying more of these Azone girls in the future because they are really, really cute. Especially Kano. And like I said before, that's the main reason why I never bought into Azone. Is not because I was skeptical about, the quality. Is more so I couldn't find a girl that really spoke to me. And Kano really did. And I'm so happy I got her. I do like the wolf girl that's going to be coming out. But I just don't know if I have money for the wolf girl, to be honest. But it would be awesome to have her. Or at least do an unboxing of her. But we'll see what the future holds. But thank you everybody for watching my unboxing and my review of Azone International's 1/3 scale Iris Collect Narcisse Noir Kano Winter Date Store Direct version. That is such a mouthful. Thank you for watching. Please hit that like button if you like this video. Please subscribe to the channel so that you get all notifications for whenever a new video releases. Sorry, I couldn't breathe there for a second. And please welcome my new Kano into the doll family. Now I have to figure out room and figure out where I can put her in my display case. So thanks everybody for watching, and we will see you guys in the next one.
This is our time, this is our life. Sometimes all you need is a smile to get